What's new in the world, my people? My name is Cyblade, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Now, I already played a bit of this as a special one-off for my friend Venom Rules All's birthday, but I plan on getting the Iceborne expansion of this game soon and playing that, but before that, Iceborne is like after the main story of the game, so before that we're going back so you guys can all see the regular story of the game, you know. I enjoy telling stories, so I prefer to tell the whole story, not just start up from after the main thing is already done and everyone's confused. Here we go. It is cool that they have all the different symbols while it's loading, isn't it? So, you know, you're not just staring at the same thing the whole time. Come on. Jeez, what is it with the games? They always, like, the gauge fills up normally, but then at the end it takes... Cool, thanks. So, I'm never nervous.
Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What?
Yep.
No way. So are we.
I find that hard to believe, but
What's
okay.
your name?
Do I have to? Answer is yes, you do have to. Dang it. Color, we're going for a nice silver. Something like that works. Nah, now he looks too much like Dante from Devil May Cry. It's Oh, definitely not. Said Dante, now there's Virgil. This one looks good, let's go with that. Let's go with some nice red eyes, because this guy's gonna be a friggin' demon. And this takes a while. It's not bad. What about the other end of the spectrum? Oh, nope. There we go. It's too dark now. I think something like that looks good. Oh. Ugh. I think that looks best out of all of them. I mean, maybe this is why I prefer making female characters, because until you're done with the males, they just really don't look very appealing. No, don't want any presets. I honestly can't tell the difference between any of these, so let's just go with expression 1. I don't like this asymmetrical look, you know. You got one sleeve on one side and none on the other. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we're gonna go pitch black for that, or as close as we can get to pitch black. That's it. Not very customizable, but fine. Ah. Oh. That's sounding like Nero from Devil May Cry, ironically. Alright, I gotta speed this up. We're taking too long with just the friggin'... Note to self. Next time make the characters before you start the gameplay. Okay. Good enough. Side, there we go. And now you make your cat. You know, like I said, in the first gameplay, you know, the cat helps you. Make sure you don't die, basically. Tries to save you with vigor wasps and such. Okay. We're just gonna rush through this. The cat can have darker clothing than me. That's weird. Yeah. That works. And we shall call him Draco, after both dragons and after one of Sai's best friends. And yes, okay. In the stories I write with some of my friends. Alright, here we go. That took way too long. I apologize about that. But now we're getting to the good stuff. Well, gotta find a new sidekick. Yep.
Hello? Anybody there?
That makes sense, but... Oh, God! So yeah, later on there'll be certain monster attacks that'll stagger you because, you know, they hit the ground hard enough to make tremors and ow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, rock just hit me in the head and I'm still standing. I'm fine, everybody.
So much packing. Shoo! Shoo! This way!
Or lugging us around. Ow. Oh! Dang it, now I need a new partner again. I lose partners way too easily. That's probably coming out of my commission paycheck or whatever. Oh, nope, she's fine.
What's this? Somebody
A
must have
forest?
set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
Cool. Good find.
Looks like we're right
I got no
around
clue
here.
why I even bothered putting it away just to pull it back
The
out, but
research
oh well.
commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The
Probably
map
a
should
good
help us find our
idea.
way.
I mean, you didn't find anything else in that tent? Maybe a sword or something? Because I'm feeling pretty defenseless. Appreciate it, but you know, that's real life where, you know, you got the feeling of powerlessness. I play video games to get away from real life.
Headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
Alright, waiting on you now.
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
We need to, Where'd you go?
These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home.
Yeah, Aptonoth. These are basically, you know, your generic herbivore.
It looks
Just
like we need
there
go
to be
around.
killed by larger monsters or you to get some raw meat to cook well done steaks.
Something's up. The scout flies are gathering.
Yeah, they gathered at everything that's basically useful, so you shouldn't be too surprised. Oh, Wrong way.
There's one over here, too. Come on. I think I found
I consider every plant to be weird, you know? Maybe because I never leave the house.
If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
It's official. Scout flies are the only bugs I like.
We can push our way through these vines.
Okay. You wanna do it? Fine. Isn't this lovely? Less lovely. I mean, they're cool, but they're trying to eat me, so that, you know, kind of detracts from the coolness factor. These are Jaggeris. Again, your run-of-the-mill small hostile monsters.
Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! Hurry up and hide.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see.
Look for some brush you can hide in.
I'm already hiding.
Okay, coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Yeah. Okay, you want to push your way through this time? Thank you. See, a lot of people like to give the handler grief, say she never does stuff, but she just did something. She pushed the vines out of the way, so I didn't have to. That's seems like nothing, but, you know, whatever stops me from having to do something is something I can appreciate. That would probably be the foot.
Let's check it out.
Yep, all along the way throughout this game you'll find footprints and just general leavings of animals to find information about them. This is the Great Jaggeris. Basically a super version of the monsters I was just hiding from.
Don't mind me.
I mean, I could have done that too, but thanks for the help anyways.
Okay, let's go.
Move.
I will when it lets me. This is probably where I'd honestly run the other way, because I'm chasing effectively right now.
Move.
I'm following the monster that's already trying to eat.
That is not good.
And there's Anjanath. I think I've already told us enough about him in the last episode.
Come on!
Yeah, right? Why are you just standing around watching? This is as good a chance as any to get the heck out of there. I mean, I don't really think I had to jump for that, but, you know, nobody helped me up. I'm fine.
You alright?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, in all honesty, I am fine. After their long sea voyage came to a harrowing end, Hunter and Handler braved the dense forest to come at long last to the Research Commission headquarters, Astera. I mean, they do have a good penchant for naming things, I ain't gonna lie. Better than half the stuff I could probably come up with. Some nice visuals while we're waiting for the game to load. And then we come to my favorite part. Well, no, there's still stuff before my favorite part. Is getting the weapon is generally what I prefer.
Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build Astera right here.
Astera.
Eh.
I like it.
I don't know. Made the giant rib cage right there is. I might take a sign to get away from that, but
You're the last to arrive.
I mean, it's not exactly our fault. You know, the ship crashed and we weren't on it when it fell back into the water. I don't know why. I said we should have jumped back on, but
Okay.
she didn't listen to me.
You need to take off your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh? When we couldn't find you,
More than
we
you.
started to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
Yeah, well, thanks for not doing that.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
I don't know. I think if I was worried about someone who went missing, I think I'd spend a little bit more time confirming that they're all right before running off to do
Look at all
something
the
else.
people. The stuff.
Incredible,
Yeah.
right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians.
It
to
is
keep them
amazing
going.
that they managed to
This place
rig
is
all
the
this
beating
stuff
heart
up,
of the
though. It's
Commission.
quite
Wait
impressive.
here a second. Commander, I found him.
This is the guy in charge, the commander, obviously.
Welcome to Astera.
Thanks. Welcome to Astera. Glad you made it. Yeah, I mean, it was... You knew I would make it. How did you know? Did you even know we were coming? There's no way you knew that this one pair in particular was missing and be like, ah, they're gonna be fine. Whatever. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Fair enough. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. Drawn and quartered, that's never a fun way to go. We'll cover the important matters at council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course. I mean, can I take a nap first at least? In the past, hour, my ship crashed. I had to climb up a giant volcano dragon. I got dropped into a forest, almost eaten by several monsters, and just... whatever, fine.
Reputations precede you.
Guild spoke highly of you as individuals. See what you can do as a team. Fair enough. Furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long. Good old Draco. A horn will sound when it's time for a council.
Well, off you go.
Bless that
Okay,
cat. He's harder
I'll
to...
give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your pallet car.
Knowing him, he's probably where you'd find the
We
food.
carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
I'll do that. Can we go a little faster, please? I'm trying to get to at least
Next is
where
the
I can
smithy.
show off the
It's
weapons.
this way. Over here.
I think you announced him a little early. I would have waited until...
We were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right?
Yeah.
The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? Not with any fleet.
I knew a guy in the
Right
second...
here. Never even been to the old world.
You're missing out. They've got some fun monsters back there. I knew a guy in the second fleet.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Yes, I will.
Look at this place. Want to check it out?
I mean, I doubt I could spend too much time in there. I personally really don't like the heat, so why do I friggin' live in Florida? But, you know,
Want to get going?
I can tolerate it for, 5-10 minutes while I'm waiting for them to make me some awesome new weapons or armor.
Here. Over here.
Yep, thank you. This is where the cats make all the food. Again, I'd say might question the health ethics of that, but...
Over there.
Draco! Good to see you, buddy. I knew he'd be fine. He's harder to kill than an elder dragon, which is pretty much the same as one of those monsters. You just met her! What about me? Fine.
Right. We're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea,
Yep.
the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome.
Yeah, warmer than when I just got here after falling off the ship. And just... Seriously, have I even talked to a doctor yet? Has anyone made sure I don't have any broken bones? Whatever.
They're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded.
I mean, that's what I'm here for. The rewards.
Would you like to say a few words?
I mean, I'm not much a public speaker. You guys have obviously figured out from my videos so far,
Thank you,
but...
sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
Within reason. I'd prefer a little dirt as possible, but...
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
I will remember none of your names, because no one ever tells me your names, just your titles.
The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire on its back.
We're well acquainted at this point.
Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Again, because we're trying to kill them, I think is a pretty good reason.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time,
That's a long time.
altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake.
Suddenly, the trying to kill them makes sense.
Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
Maybe it's like their class reunion.
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time
Cool.
being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera.
Sounds good to me.
Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
I think generally seeing anything they think they can take down makes them tick.
Everyone else, You know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Yes, the weapons.
Now we're talking. You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
Do I have to?
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
I don't know.
Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise.
If you say so.
All right, dismissed.
Finally. Give me my weapons. Do I have to get my hands dirty? Yes.
Over here.
Weapons. Alright. Living quarters. Not too bad. And as you progress through the game, you'll get better rooms progressively, but for now, I'm stuck in the main hall bunking with everybody.
Some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits.
Yeah. No, under normal circumstances, oh, what's this? Ooh. Freaking almost end level armor right there. I'm not too fond of the looks, but I can get over that for the damage. And I've said this in the last gameplay. Ordinarily, I'm a great sword main, but for this one, we're going with the dual blades, you know. They aren't too strong, but they're fast and the most anime weapon in the game, so let's do it.
Want to get going?
What you got?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons in the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
That's the plan. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready your weapon. The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Human bone is super strong, but it eats up stamina.
There we go. And there we go. Quick and simple, but no less effective. And I think that's a good place to stop for now. It's already gone on pretty long. So, Monster Hunter World. A great game. I know I said I was playing to show you the story and I got through basically none of it, but we'll see what we can do next time. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked it and want to see more, slash that subscribe button. If you liked the video, give a quick cut to that like button, share it around with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, stay sharp.